Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that shows the internet losing it over a report of M's show a few hours ago. And speaking on M, we'll be exploring first impressions to the latest feature, Gunz and Smoke, that's quite split at the moment. And today we have more that shows Kendrick Lamar is having quite the year in 2024 as he surpassed M's numbers on Spotify a few hours ago. More on this in a moment. And today we also have more on the narrative that See You Again was initially meant for M, and Wiz Khalifa gave some credence to this, as you'd see in a bit. And today we have more from Fat Joe that shows he's still not over losing a Grammy to Chance the Rapper, and things got wild a few hours ago as it looks like Diddy's shadow is now looming over NBA legend LeBron James. And we'll get to this later as he was called out in a shocking press conference. And starting with Gunz and Smoke from Snoop and Dre's latest album Missionary featuring 50 Cent and M, the early reviews are in, and it is split at the moment, to be honest, as on one end you'd find takes like these: I never imagined saying this about a song with Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem and 50 Cent, but it might be the most boring song on the album. While on the other end, we got takes like M's verse was smooth. In my opinion, song overall was decent, nothing crazy to me. And on this note, another user expanded: the fact that it's only decent was disappointing, not gonna lie. We expect so much from GOATs, it is crazy. And the polarizing reviews kept coming in. M and 50 Cent saved the song from being a normal song. 50 Cent did his best and M's verse was smooth, fire. So as you see, some find it smooth, while at the same time, you'd find takes like, the thing is, it doesn't feel fun to listen to Snoop. 50 sounds weird, and Dre also got out of touch due to his brain aneurysm. I think his beats ain't that good, and M's choppy flow on it just doesn't work for it. Feels like he did this collab to just please the fans somehow. And personally, I've replayed this at least 10 times, and I have a feeling that it will be a slow burner, similar to Lace It, that just surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify hours ago. But what are your thoughts? And moving on, we got M out here shocking fans just days after his touring numbers were getting debated online. Check this out that shocked the web from a fan at the scene. 200,000 people, biggest stage I've ever seen. And it is funny because Joe Rogan said the same thing about M's show in Austin a few weeks back.
I saw him. He killed it. I saw him over here at the racetrack.
Really?
He played at Coda. Yeah, it was awesome. It was like 100,000 people were there. It was one of the biggest crowds I've ever seen. It was insane.
And now some users are going off. 200,000 people. What did the losers say again? And fans are going off. More seats than the Wembley. My dude M will always be in demand. Hip-hop heads were out here downplaying his demand, talking about how he couldn't do a solo stadium tour. And mind you, he already did that in 2019. And if 50 Cent's Final Lap tour proved anything, it is that when you have a global classic album, it doesn't matter if it dropped 20 years ago. You do crazy numbers if you're on that level. And M is clearly top of the list of the handful of rappers who could pull this off. And some fans are sending word to Paul Rosenberg. Rosenberg, I beg, 2025, market it as the final tour of his career. I don't care. I am ready to pay. And people have no idea. Ed Sheeran does solo stadium tours, and he said the loudest he's ever heard a crowd was when he brought out M in Detroit. So if this happens, the entire Joe Budden podcast will be feasting on crows for the entirety of 2025. And moving on, Kendrick Lamar had quite the year as he recently surpassed M on Spotify when it comes to monthly listeners to become the #1 rapper on the platform right now. And he moved up to 75.98 million monthly listeners just hours ago. And Drake fans wasted no time to flood the comment section with takes like, "This ish not gonna last a month," laughing emoji. But personally, I believe a lot of people are salty about Kendrick Lamar enjoying the spoils of war. I've seen comments about how Kendrick needs to credit Drake for his peak streaming year. But remember, this comes down to the aftermath of the battle. He fought and won, according to most hip-hop fans, so he gets to enjoy this, although some have pointed out the inconsistency with reporting milestones. Mind you, when M passed Drake, y'all were quiet as hell. The middle finger is M's signature move, by the way, but media bias against M is expected at this point. But all in all, Eminem's peak remains the highest peak so far on Spotify for any rapper in 2024. And before we head to the next point of Wiz Khalifa speaking on the claims that See You Again was meant for M initially, we missed out something in our Vivo report from the last video, as apparently Houdini pulled in 11.6 million views on its first day, making it the highest single day performance for any music video released on Vivo in 2024 so far. And moving on, Wiz Khalifa recently announced the claims about See You Again on Club Shay Shay, a song that was clearly a life-changing hit for the rapper. Check out a snippet.
See You Again. Did you think it would be what it became? I just checked, it has 6.4 billion views on your YouTube page.
Yeah.
YouTube pay good. I know that thing. Them checks looking good, huh?
They are.
When you were doing this song, did you have any idea that this song would be this?
Hell no. Not even close. I had no idea. None whatsoever. Yeah, no. No clue. I'm glad that the world, gravitated towards it like that.
What did that song do for Wiz?
That song turned me into a global superstar. Yeah, Black and Yellow, household name, See You Again, global superstar.
You can confirm or you can say, I don't got no comments. Now, I read in our research team, Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, 50 Cent, Eminem, Wale were all originally supposed to be on the song.
Yep.
50 said See You Again was originally developed for M.
I could see that. But yes, all of those names, definitely, they were all on there.
And moving on, Fat Joe is clearly still hurt about losing the Grammy for Best Rap Performance to Chance the Rapper when All the Way Up lost to No Problem.
So I'm busy trying to get these businesses going and get real money. And Killer Mike wins 3 Grammys, right? Mm-hmm. And I called Dre up. I was like, man, fuck that. They get the real biggest Grammys. I said, let's go back in. Let's lock in. If it wasn't for him, I would be tired.
He was nominated twice.
We got robbed.
All the way up, nominated.
Lean back, we lost to the Black Eyed Peas. I don't know if you know, without first.
Oh, I know.
And then we lost all the way up to Chance the Rapper. Like, that's the biggest disrespect. Let me tell you something. No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Keep it real. Like, you know how Jay-Z used to say, gotta learn to live with regrets? I can't live with that one. Losing to Chance the Rapper, all the way up, or whatever his shit was, it was just not that, right? And so, Remy comes out of jail, I come out of jail, we throw the fucking miracle frisbee out there. Shit, #1 in America, and you gonna give it to the, it's crazy. The Grammys been playing with us a long time.
Okay, let's talk about you. I think that...
Although many users seem to disagree with Joe, laughing my bum off, not only did Chance deserve the Grammy, I'm not even 100% if Fat Joe should have been nominated. Like, it is a cool club song, but Grammy-winning song? Thoughts? And moving on, we got Diddy's shadow now looming over LeBron James, who recently revealed he's taking a break from the Lakers. And this clip went viral a few hours ago from an MMA fighter.
I'm gonna start this off, since I'm the man of the hour, the man of the show. I want to ask LeBron, what does he mean by there's no party like a Diddy party? I truly want to know. And not only that, LeBron, how many Diddy parties have you actually been to? I'm really curious to know. And is that the reason you left social media? Because all the backlash you were getting for going to so many Diddy parties? It's just pathetic, man. People think this guy's a role model. He wants to defund the police, the most patriot people of America, serving and protecting our country. LeBron, you're a scumbag, and I hope you get locked up in the same cell with Diddy.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And it is safe to say that Cat Williams opened a portal in 2024. But what are your thoughts on these topics? Tell us below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.